This video is geared towards dads who like to find a balance between good planning and being able to wing it, especially when traveling with teen kids. So we're going to skip the tips and reviews that speak to the height lines in the mirror in the room, or the comfortable pillowcases in the bed, or the check-in lines and were they friendly or not. And yes, everyone knows that staying at one of the premier hotels, Hard Rock, Royal Pacific, and Portofino, get you express passes, but instead, let's focus on the out-of-the-norm top 10 tips for dads when staying at Hard Rock Hotel and going to Universal Studios and Island of Adventures. Tip number 1. Even after booking your vacation, don't be afraid to check back on the Universal site, maybe every week, every other week, to see if there are any better rates out there. I did so, and after a month, sure enough, a better rate came about. Instead of getting a refund, I went ahead and added a quick service dining plan for the difference. Tip number 2. When you're staying in a room with 4 people, in this case a dad and 3 teens, and you want to maximize your time, you don't have to wait one by one for everyone to use the bathroom to change, so maximize your space, like so.
Hey, Dad. Dad, I'm changing.
Yeah, anybody see an outlet I can use?
Tip number 3. Roller coasters, miles of walking, tons of sitting and standing, sometimes fast walking into a short sprint, all leads to opportunities for stuff to fall out of your pockets. You paid $600, $700, $800 per phone, so don't donate it to one of those stands. Most importantly, you're the dad, so inevitably, you're going to get dumped with holding phones at some point. So make sure you wear those shorts with zipper pockets, and don't forget to zip them up, dads. Tip number 4. You're staying at one of the premier hotels at Universal when staying at Hard Rock, so why not pay just a tad bit more to stay on the club level to take advantage of the Rock Royalty Club Lounge. It's great for a small continental breakfast before you enter the park, which is such a time saver and could balance out the cost of eating at the parks or City Walk. You can also grab bottles of water to take to the parks with you or to leave in the fridge in your room. They also offer evening hors d'oeuvres and snacks. Tip number 5. Disney did a fantastic job by providing magic bands which can be used for virtually everything in the Disney resorts or the parks. Universal's, not quite there yet. So you need to have one card for your room key, which acts as your express pass, one card for your park access, and another card if you're getting a dining plan. Rather than having to always take those out using lanyards, especially for the express passes, is super convenient. Don't forget, don't buy the lanyards at the parks. Just order them from Amazon or Etsy beforehand, and the teens and you can pick out which lanyard you want. Oh, last point. Don't forget to buy the card holders, which are seal-proof and waterproof in case it rains or you go on one of the water rides. The lanyards are super easy to use. Tip number 6. You paid extra to stay at the Hard Rock Hotel, not just for the express passes, but because it's the closest resort to the parks. It's even quicker to walk to Universal Studios than taking the water taxi. The fastest route is getting off of the elevators on level 1, turning left at the hallway, follow the signs for the water taxi, take the water taxi exit out of the building, and then just follow the signs to the resorts, which takes you right to the security gate. One thing I didn't include in the video, make sure you cut through the butterfly path as it saves another 35 to 45 seconds. I call these my MPZs. That stands for Mindless Phone Zombies. Ah! We all have them. So, tip number 7, invest in and bring a portable USB charger. Most can charge anywhere from 1 to 4 phones, and they're pretty fast if you get a decent one from Amazon.
Oh no, my phone is almost dead.
Dad saves the day again. Tip number 8. Hard Rock Hotel is super close to the parks, so don't be afraid to take an afternoon break, especially if you arrived at the parks early in the morning to take advantage of the 1-hour early entrance. If it's hot that day, why not get out of the sun for a bit back at the resort? Grab a quick snack, take a dip in the pool, or dad, send the teens to the pool and take a quick power nap yourself, then head back to the parks later on that evening. Dads, I know we all love roller coasters, and we quite enjoy the looks on our kids' faces as we hit that fast turn, take that plunge down the 80-foot drop, get some extended air time, or hit that unexpected loop. This is the new Velocicoaster, by the way, that my kids rode multiple times during the soft opening or technical rehearsals in May. Notice I said kids and not we or us. So, tip number 9. Dads, just know when to tap out. And yes, sometimes you just can't be ashamed to be the bag dad. Tip number 10. This is a view from our club level room at the Hard Rock Hotel. As you can see, the skies are perfectly blue over the Universal Park scenery. When you leave the room and enter the parks, those same blue skies are hovering over you, and you can't wait to enjoy the beautiful Orlando day. But it's Florida, so you pretty much know this will happen. Rain, 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 clothes wet, day ruined, nothing to do. Well, don't get caught out there without having your handy dandy disposable ponchos, again from Amazon, where you can buy a pack of 5 to 20 for pretty much the same cost as one poncho if you buy it in the parks. Just stick them on, and then when you're going inside, stick it inside a plastic bag in your drawstring bag when you're going on all of the indoor attractions that Universal Studios and Island of Adventures has to offer. Just a quick recap for Dad's top 10 tips when traveling with teens to Universal's Hard Rock Hotel. Number 1, look for discounts even after booking your trip. I've done it several times and each time it's paid off. Number 2, utilize all the space indoors for fast changing times in the room. It's a small room. You need to utilize every space possible. Number 3, dads, wear shorts with zippers. You're sitting down, standing up, going on fast rides. You don't want to lose your keys, wallets, cards, whatever it may be. Number 4, consider staying at the club level for quick breakfasts and late snacks. It's well worth it in the long run. Number 5, use lanyards for your room express passes. The kids can pick out which type of lanyard they want, and they don't have to keep taking out the express packets out of their pockets. Number 6, take the correct hotel exit when walking to the parks. Every minute counts. Number 7, bring a portable charger. Everyone has cell phones. No one wants a dead cell phone by midday. Number 8, take an afternoon break or midday swim. The hotel is so close, and that's what you're paying for. Number 9, dads. What are you? 30-something, 40-something, 50-something? Know when to tap out. They are teens, you are not. Last but not least, number 10, disposable ponchos. Not bulky, but very cheap, come in very handy.